first day of spring when we had some baseball at Wade Stadium. Two Wisconsin teams meeting up on the other side of the bridge as the Yellowjackets took on the Lumberjacks. It was also the conference opener for both teams. Northland looking for their first win of the season. Jacks took the fourth scoring chance in the top of the second, but Lumberjacks' Caden Williams makes the acrobatic diving catch there. So we're scoreless through two. Then UWS got the rally going in the third. First, it's Peyton Steiner shooting one through the gap for the first run of the day. Next up, it's Trey Sybrandt who launches one into center field. That blooper scores another two for UWS to make it 3-0. And the hits kept on coming. Tanner Voigt smacks one down the left field line for a third straight RBI single. Jackets drop a crooked number in the third to pad the lead, and they get the series opening shutout victory 5-0 over Northland. Pitcher Ben Welle threw a complete game, allowing just 2 hits and 1 walk on the day. These two teams conclude their series with a doubleheader tomorrow at NBC Spartan Sports Complex. The Duluth FC